What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope all you having a great day so far. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Getting into this episode of B&B, listen. Hope is getting on my damn nerves. She really is. I understand that she trying to be there for her mother or whatever. Like, she felt bad because she felt like she could have did something to help her mother or whatever. Her mama is grown. It's like, you can't watch grown people 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 out the year. You can't do it. They're adults, just like she is. Everybody's in, most of us, we're all adults. We do what we have to do. Um, her putting this off on Taylor in a way was pissing me off because this is not the first time Hope has mentioned Taylor to Liam and how it's convenient how Taylor came back to town when Ridge and Brooke were having issues. How the hell was Taylor supposed to know Ridge and Brooke were having issues when she came back to town? I don't even think that her kids even told her about what was going on at that point because they had no idea she was even coming to town. So I doubt they even told her about what the hell was going on. Um, and even now, like even right now, she's trying to blame Taylor for this. Talking about some Taylor being back in town could have caused her mother stress and made her drink. Listen, if your mother is stressed out, it's because of her own insecurities. Taylor is not in town because of Brooke. She had every right to come back to town. Her kids live in this town. Her grandchildren are in that town. She came to visit them. She came to see them. She hasn't seen them in a while. So she came to see all of them and meet her new grandchild. How are you putting all this off on Taylor? Like, if Brooke is insecure about Taylor, that's a Brooke problem. That's not a Taylor problem. Hope need to go sit down somewhere. She really do. She is so annoying. Like, just very freaking annoying. So anyway, moving on from that. Zende need to cut his losses with Paris. Like, he really do. I understand he trying to go above and beyond for her. He trying to prove to her that, he's the man for her or whatnot. He need to nip this relationship in the bud. Because even when she told him, oh, you're a great guy. Usually when a female use that line on a guy, like, oh, you're a great guy, there's usually a but that's about to follow. You're a great guy, but... And she already made it quite clear on New Year's Eve that she's not looking for a committed relationship. She pretty much hinted to it. She alluded to it. And even Zende pretty much caught that. Like that she wants to be single, free, the whole nine, to do what she want to do. So he need to stop trying to be in a committed relationship with her. Move on from her. Because she definitely starting to move on from him. I mean, she's sitting in the office thinking about, kissing Carter. And, her mama, I'm actually happy that her mama in town. Her mama look good. I said, look at Miss Buckingham. She look good. Um, and her mama apparently, I guess quit the hospital that she was working in, and now she got a few offers in LA, so it look like she might be sticking around for a while. Zende helped facilitate her getting into Forrester and stuff to see her daughter. Um, Carter is such a hoe. Carter has become really a hoe. Like, this dude was messing around with Quinn. Then he started looking like he was interested in Katie. You messed around with Zoe at one point, was engaged to her, and now you messing around with the sister. Well, trying to mess around with her. Now you done caught some type of feeling for her. I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to go after Miss Buckingham at this point, because I got a feeling that's what he gonna do next. I get that feeling. That's exactly what he gonna do next. He gonna try to go after Paris and Zoe mother, because that's his style. That's what he does. He moves on very quickly. I'm seriously about to start calling him the Casanova of Forrester Creations, because that's what he's starting to be. And that was such a punk move of him telling Zende, oh, I got a confession to make. I knew about, the ring because of Quinn. But you're not going to tell him that you gave Paris the heads up about it, about the proposal. Carter is a snake in the grass. He really is. He's a snake. He really is. He that little snaky type. Um, So now basically Zende thinks that he got some competition. Like he might have competition because he don't know if Paris is interested in another guy maybe. I'm like, yeah, and you're looking at him. You're standing right next to him. Casanova himself. Zende, that's why I said Zende need to move on. He need to find somebody else. Like, come on, you're in LA. Why are you worried about just one person when you're in LA? It's like a sea of them. It's a sea of beautiful people there. You know what I mean? Come on. You're attractive. You come from a great family, a wealthy family. You work as a fashion designer. You're bound to attract somebody. Like, come on now. Don't just settle for Paris, especially when she's making it clear that she's not that into him. And it's like he's picking up that vibe, so I don't understand like why is he not running with that. So anyway, moving on from that, Sheila need to go on somewhere with her little crazy, but she's still in this room in her little apartment, hotel room, wherever. Keep having these flashbacks to switching the damn champagne labels and stuff. I'm like, I wish they would stop with the flashback. They flashback to that damn switcheroo every day with her. Like she just nuts. Like Sheila need a straight jacket. I like that she messing with Brooke though. I do, cause it ain't nothing that Brooke don't deserve. Please, if Brooke would have minded her business, she wouldn't be in this damn mess. And Brooke continues to sit here and lie. Like she all up in here just lying in an AA meeting at that. Um, Telling those people she was by herself on New Year's and stuff. And I hate the fact that Ridge is beating himself up about this. Like he's blaming himself. Oh, I'm not gonna leave you again. Bro, you left for a day. A day. Like she has a meltdown because her husband is out of town for one day. And mind you, she could have went with him. He asked her to. And she said no. Why is Ridge beating himself up over this? I'm like, dude, you did nothing wrong this time. You did nothing wrong. Like, he has nothing to beat himself up about. Like, if Brooke can't stand on her own 2 feet without her husband being around for 24 hours, then that's a problem. That's a severe codependency problem, and she needs a good therapist for that. Not Taylor because that's a conflict of interest, but she needs another therapist because that's ridiculous. And of course, she's scared. She's scared to tell Ridge what happened. She is because Ridge was basically telling her, like, if we have honesty, then we can overcome anything. And of course, she was only being partly honest. Like, you left out the huge part about you kissing this man. Huge part. Like, Brooke need to get her shit together. She really do. I just find it totally ridiculous that Ridge said that he'll never leave her again. Dude, you are the co-CEO of a company. What is he gonna do? Send Steffi to all the meetings out of town that he got to take? That they're as co-CEOs, either y'all got to take the meetings together or y'all got to take them separate. You know what I'm saying? You can't send Steffi to every single out of town meeting that there is. You know what I'm saying? Just because Brooke doesn't want to be by herself because she feels unstable by herself. Like, if that's the case and you plan on never leaving her for a business meeting or otherwise, then you need to step your ass down as co-CEO. I'm just saying. Because that's some weird shit. I'm like, you're a businessman. You have to take out of town meetings a lot of the time. So Brooke need to get over herself. I feel like Brooke is gaslighting Ridge in a way because these last few days she just keep bringing up I was alone on New Year's Eve. Yeah, by choice. By choice. It was definitely by choice. And technically you weren't all the way alone. Could have had Hope and Liam stay. But anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you guys thought. I'll see you all later. Peace.